Greetings and welcome to the Astronomy Picture of the Day podcast. Today's picture is titled M78, Reflecting Blue in a Sea of Red. So what do we see here? Well, here we look again at the region around the constellation of Orion and the Orion molecular cloud and star-forming region. Now, we looked at this just yesterday in a very wide field, looking at the entire area. Here we are zooming in, so now you use a telescope, zoom in and look at just one small area of this. So we're seeing some of the things that we saw before, such as Barnard's Loop, which shows up as the white band toward the left here. And we can also see the glow of hydrogen gas. All that red glow is hydrogen gas. And it glows red because when it is excited, the ultraviolet light from stars will ionize the atoms. They'll rip the electrons off altogether, and as they recombine, they give off different specific wavelengths of light. In the visible, for hydrogen, the very prominent one is red. So we're seeing all this glow from all the hydrogen gas here. Now, the pockets of blue in the center are also caused by those hot stars, except they are not an emission nebula, so they are not formed by the same process. They are what is called a reflection nebula. Now, an emission nebula is emitting light, and as you might guess, a reflection nebula is reflecting light. So what these stars are doing is emitting a lot of blue and ultraviolet light, which gets scattered by dust grains around them. And that's why we illuminate that whole section. That's dust around the stars. So while they're different processes, they're also different materials causing the nebula. The red is due to gas. The blue is due to dust, larger particles there, although still much smaller than the typical household dust you probably think of when I say that word. Now, they look blue for two reasons. First of all, the stars that are involved here emit mostly blue and ultraviolet light, so they're going to look blue to our eyes. But also, the dust is very good at scattering the shorter wavelength blue light and not so good at scattering the longer wavelength red light. So in terms of the nebulae here, the red light will pass straight through and just comes out, whereas the blue light gets scattered and appears to come from all different directions. Similar to, although a completely different process, of what goes on in our atmosphere and causes our sky to be blue. In this case, it is dust particles doing the scattering, whereas in our atmosphere, it is actually different gas molecules that do the scattering. But overall, the same type of effect, and the result is the same. Here we see a blue reflection nebula, whereas in our atmosphere and the sky, we see a very blue sky because of the scattering of light and that very strong dependence of that scattering on the wavelength, with short wavelength being scattered very well, whereas the longer wavelengths not scattered as well. So that was our picture of the day, titled M78, Reflecting Blue in a Sea of Red. We'll be back again tomorrow for the next picture. So until then, have a great day, everyone, and I will see you in class.